Hello, everyone, and welcome to Elon Musk Part 2. I had promised Part 2 of Elon Musk. I've been a little late in actually doing it because I have been really busy. But I really hope that you enjoy today's presentation. So we had stopped off at, let me get this out for you. Okay, so Canva really helps me a lot. Okay, so that's where I do all of my presentations, by the way. So if you are new here, this is my English learning channel. My name is Ellen, and through things that interest me, people that interest me, I try to make presentations that might help you a little bit with your English learning, with your listening skills. I have exercises that I do after the presentation. And also I have a few pages of vocabulary that I work on with English to English translation and English to Chinese. So I hope that helps you out. Okay, so let's get started today. So we had left off with SpaceX, okay, Elon Musk's venture into space. So Musk next set his sights on a lofty goal: space exploration and the future colonization of Mars. In the past 20 years, SpaceX has dealt with a series of rocket launch failures and Starship explosions, but it has all become a heavy hitter in the space industry with a number of records to its name, including being the first private company to send a craft to the International Space Station and send astronauts to space. It's known for its reusable rockets, which has made traveling to space, much cheaper. In fact, in the beginning, there were so many failures that he was 3 days from bankruptcy. Everything almost totally exploded for him as well, personally. But he really stuck behind it, and it turned into a wonderful business venture. So SpaceX is also behind the development of Starlink, which is a constellation of satellites intended to offer commercial internet service around the globe. So speaking of that, here we have some more facts and figures for SpaceX. So SpaceX stands for Space Exploration Technologies Corporation. The first SpaceX spacecraft was unveiled in 2006, named Dragon. The reusable Falcon 9 rocket landed back on Earth for the first time in 2015. And NASA has awarded SpaceX nearly $400 million to ferry cargo to the space station. And here, ferry means to ship back and forth. SpaceX is developing a constellation of at least 12,000 internet beaming satellites, which we will be talking about in a minute. Also, it wasn't just NASA, but also the Navy, the U.S. Navy have made contracts with SpaceX. So here we have Starlink, okay? So this is the high-speed, low-latency broadband internet that wants to provide internet to remote and rural locations across the globe. It is a bit expensive, okay? It's $99 a month, and you have to buy the hardware that you have to set up, which is about 700 euro. Okay, so this is, I don't know if anybody has ever seen this. This is absolutely unbelievable. So I was walking outside at night with my husband, and there were a whole bunch of people because we were in church procession. And I look up in the sky and I see this in the picture. And I was like, what is that? And it was moving. You can tell it was moving, like kind of slowly, but like in a straight line. And of course, we could tell that it wasn't like airplanes. And I just stopped and I was like, what is that? What is that? So as soon as I got home, I Googled, and I found out. I thought, oh, that's what it is. It's Elon Musk's internet, the satellite. So what's really interesting is that you can go into this site that I have here, findstarlink.com, and you can type in your location and it will tell you what time Starlink will be passing by your area, and the visibility as well. So you can actually see it. Okay, it's really, really cool to see. So if you get a chance, try to see when the visibility will be good, so that you can go out at night and see it on a clear night sky. It really is. It's amazing, and it really gave me a clear picture in my mind as to how far we have come as a civilization. That's the feeling that I got when I saw it, and then when I realized what I was looking at. So Musk is perhaps best known for his leadership at Tesla, the electric car company named after famed inventor Nikola Tesla, valued at over $1 trillion at one point in 2021. Tesla was founded in 2003 by two other men. Musk has been CEO since 2008. And the Model 3 is the most popular electric car in production today, with over 1 million units sold globally. Now, this doesn't mean that there haven't been problems with Tesla. There have been some issues with the cars, and they are automatic in that you can put it on autopilot, from what I understand. They are pretty expensive, so you don't really see a lot of Teslas around. I saw one, and I don't live in the United States, so when we all realized, meaning me and the rest of the people in the street, that this was a Tesla, everybody was looking at this parked car like it was something, unreal. So yeah, it was really interesting to see. So I don't know, it depends on where you are in the world, but you don't see them very, very often, but it's really cool when you do. So forging the future. Tesla is forging the way of the future for automobiles. They have proven themselves with their technology and their desire to help consumers all leave a smaller footprint on our planet. Okay, so getting away from petrol and going into electric cars. Tesla has had its fair share of controversy, however, from dealing with long production and fulfillment delays to safety issues with its vehicles and employee complaints about working condition and management practices. So yeah, I've heard that they would say, at least in the past, I don't know about now, they would say, for example, your car will be ready in April, and it would be months and months after April, and they still hadn't fulfilled the order. So they've had their share of controversy. So here's the latest with Twitter. After buying up enough stock to make him a majority shareholder on April 1st, 2022, Musk made the move to purchase Twitter for $44 billion at the end of April. His plans include making Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. So basically, the problem that Elon Musk had with Twitter was that he felt that free speech was really not allowed on Twitter, and that that Twitter was being used for propaganda, I would say, okay, with using spam bots, meaning having all of these accounts that weren't actually connected to humans. Okay, so they would, flow their propaganda through these spam bots. And Elon said, I want to buy it so that we can have free speech once again, because he's a very big advocate of free speech. So here I have the words that are translated into English and to Chinese. Now, if there are some mistakes in the Chinese, I'm sorry about that. I only used Google Translate, so maybe there is like a mistake or two. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but I hope this helps you a bit. Okay. So you can take a look at that and pause at will. Okay, so let's go into our test. What is Elon Musk's complete name? Now, his complete name is Elon Reeve Musk. I'm not sure I had actually said that in the previous video. So if you got that wrong, that's okay. Where was Elon Musk born? This should be an easy one. He was born in Pretoria, South Africa, but he grew up, he grew up also in Canada. He lived a bit in Canada, went back when he was about 10 or 11 years old, back to Pretoria, and then went back to Canada for studies, if you remember from my previous video. So which of these companies has not been founded by Elon Musk? Well, we talked about SpaceX today. We talked about Tesla today. We talked about PayPal in the previous video. So Google was not founded but by Elon Musk. When he sold PayPal, who bought PayPal? This again is from the previous video. So let's see what you can remember. And the answer is eBay. eBay bought PayPal. With which relative of his did Musk create Zip2? This was one of his first business ventures, and that would be with his brother. Now, Tesla has created a car with an autopilot, true or false? And of course, as I told you before, it is true. He does have a car. Tesla has a car with autopilot. I don't know if I would want an autopilot car. Well, what about you? Would you want a car that would have autopilot? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I would have to actually get one in my hands and drive it a bit, but I don't know if I will ever be able to buy a Tesla. So as I said before, Elon Musk for me is an enigma. He is unbelievably interesting, and he's still so young that he has many, many years ahead of him. I'm very curious to see what he has in store for us in the future. It's for sure he's never stopping. He is very much of a workaholic. He has said that he works about 100, 120 hours a week. So I'm sure that he will have something new for us shortly. And with Twitter, from what I heard, I'm not sure exactly what's happening with Twitter. Something about he's suing Twitter now, or they're suing him. He's buying it, he's not buying it. I don't know. Things are pretty much up in the air with Twitter, but it'll be definitely interesting to see what he does with that. So I thank you very much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Please like and share and subscribe. Bye-bye.